From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jesus Luzardo gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Here's Mookie Betts. He will lead this
Leading
one off today.
Afternoon for Cleveland, the center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Grounded back up the middle. Tatis is up with it, and there's one down now. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field. Then he took one to right field. Then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. Here's the 0-1. A ball and a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roll. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And that misses 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Count still full, 3-2. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now batting, Alex Bregman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Bellinger, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
The 1-1 home. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
That evens it up 1-1. Rendon, a native Texan. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in, Bryce Harper, and the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. The set and the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And another foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Indians forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Indians 1. The Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers, the center fielder, Ronald
Here's the
Acuna
first pitch to him.
Jr.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Betts. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now a look at the hometown
The left
Tigers
fielder.
starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He had exactly 100 RBIs. And if you talk to him, he'll let you know. 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Scherzer has compiled over 2,100 innings of work in his major league career, and he's worked to a 1.10 whip in that time, just a little over a base runner per inning. Very impressive. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Soto leads off second with one gone in the inning. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So striding in, Joey Gallo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, and he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch, fouled away. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And it's fouled away. First and second now, 1 man out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine rock. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Just hung in there on that one. 2 out, bases loaded. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Villar.
First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 4, Tom Murphy.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Villar on at first. Nobody out. Now a snap move over to first, but the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Outside.
Oh, it wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. From the belt, kicks and deals. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
2-0 now. First and second here with nobody out. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
In now for Cleveland, Mookie Betts. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gallo moves over. 2 down. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. Swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. The 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Fouled off. He's set. The 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The payoff pitch. Full count still. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Liner in there for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The batter, number
And
2.
now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First pitch on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. Bellinger on third. Bregman at second with 2 gone. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Indians 3 and the Tigers nothing. Here's Chris Davis now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run.
Davis.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Liner in there for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher. And you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Now the 1-0. This one skied out toward right. Bellinger's under it. 1 down. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on Dave. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Acuna. 2 men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a 1-run game with a base hit here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's taken for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Bellinger going back on it. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Juan Soto to the plate now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Giancarlo Stanton would be next. Three and 1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Scherzer comes set. Full count pitch on its way. He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful
Tigers,
for a pitcher right
the
there. A
designated hitter,
3-2 offering that was
Giancarlo
right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Nope.
3-1. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ready with the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. 1 there on the first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2 ball.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with another 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Indians fail to score, and it's still 3-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Joey Gallo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now here it comes.
Ball 1.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1 strike.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Betts. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Villar on the grass. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the thrower. He just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1.
He's going.
Runners on the move for second. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Score holds. It's 3-1. Ready now, Tom Murphy. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Gallo sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First offering on its way. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled a ball. 1-0. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in now, Mookie Betts. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. In his career, Betts is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Up next for Cleveland.
Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Here's the 1-1. Line drive to left. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
And they'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In now, Alex Bregman, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Come on, Tigers.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. 4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And the runner back in standing. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Count remains full. Davis into foul territory. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So 1 run scored without the benefit of a hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Indians 4 and the Tigers 1. Striding in, Franco. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The second baseman, number 99.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect
number
a certain
64.
amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
That'll bring in Willians Astudillo. And he lays off there 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. A little bit outside. 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Bregman gloves it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away.
The center fielder,
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it 4-1.
Your
Julio
attention,
Urias
please.
is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
Number
here.
7, Julio Urias.
In now, Peter Alonso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last
The
time.
designated hitter, number 24.
First offering on its way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Urias features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 1-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. High and deep to center field. Acuna racing back, still going back, and it's gone into the front row of bushes. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run here in the early going as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon.
Rendon.
So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. bullet back up the middle. Acuna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter.
Harper.
He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
And now Bryce Harper. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Acuna racing back into the camera well and out of here. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Fourth home run here in the early going, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Now, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season. And as Showtrack tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure.
The batter, number 7.
Into the box now,
Second base.
Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan Villar.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Standing in, Tom Murphy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Villar stands at first with one out. Now a snap throw to first, and he's back easily. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 2-1, and there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
The first baseman, number 44.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
6 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. A strike and it's 2-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Go, Tiger.
Strike 3 called and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 6 and the Tigers 1. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. It was a walk in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a high strike there. 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And look out. That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Come on now, let's go.
The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. A bare hand for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Let's go, Tigers.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And it's quickly 0-2. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Come on, Detroit, let's go.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
The 2-2. is a called third strike down in the zone. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Acuña's there for it. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. Alex Bregman waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Soto giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt an efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box, Alex Bregman. He swings and grounds it to short. Tatis gloves it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Ready once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Betts on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now
standing in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Tiger shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up, and this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Count even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
In now, Chris Davis, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Get there.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Tatis, base runner at first with 1 out.
All right, Chris.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So digging in now, Franco. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2 out with the man at first.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. They trail 6-1. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Ronaldo Lopez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 40, Ronaldo Lopez.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Peter Alonso. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Getting loose in the bullpen is Pat Venditti, the rare double threat on the bump with the ability to bring it right or left-handed. Now it's 2-0. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The third
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now. Bryce Harper waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging on 3-0, and he can't keep it fair, so it'll be 3-1 now. The 3-1. Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. The throw into second.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
So striding forward now, Bryce Harper is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Come on, Tigers, let's go.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Lopez, a 6'1" right-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
VR.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Indians leave 1. They lead it 6-1. Mike Minor is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 23, Mike Minor.
Now to the plate, Williams Astudillo. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a ball 1-0.
Let's go, Tigers.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Into the box, Ronald Acuna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Juan Soto, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, Tigers, let's go.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Rendon is there. The second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special.
Please.
Following
Now
this,
pitching for
Reyes
the Tigers.
Maranta has been summoned from
Number
the bullpen
54.
as he'll do so to start the
Reyes.
8th.
Maranta.
Striding in for the Indians, Tom Murphy. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 misses, ball two. Now the 2-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
Let's go.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking
number
for something to
44,
hit, but he would have needed a
Anthony
telephone pole to hit
Rizzo.
that thing way out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
A pause and the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Popped up. Tatis has a play. One down. Settling in now, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Too high, 1-0. The 1-0 misses off the plate.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Cody Bellinger will be next.
Wait.
3-1. driven nicely into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Murphy is on his way home. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Don't let him score!
2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Warming up now in the pen is Pat Venditti, the man famous for his ability to work both right and left-handed. Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with the payoff pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna is there. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Bregman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Betts at second with 2 down. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Indians 7 and the Tigers 1. Next up for Detroit, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And that's in there for strike 1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an
The right
umpire to
fielder,
make.
number
The
14,
check swing appeal.
Joey
Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't
Gallo.
think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
In now, Joey Gallo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front
Now
shoulder
batting,
tucked, the hip
number
tucked.
28.
Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Let him go.
Line hard, but foul. And now time is called here, as in the bitterest of April ironies, a beach ball has made its way onto the field. And as I reach for another jacket and a cup of coffee, there's some kind of cruel joke in play right about now. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air to center field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once
Now batting,
again, Fernando
number
Tatis
24.
Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. swung on and chopped to third. Fielded by Rendon. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. It's the Indians 7 and the Tigers 1. Hector Neris enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Peter Alonso. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Acuna on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Sliding into the box, Anthony Rendon. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
The left field
ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. He went deep back in the 5th. He's set, and the pitch. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Now in the box, Tom Murphy. His career numbers against Hector Neris. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Go Tigers.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Down and away, ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Tigers. It's the Indians 10 and the Tigers 1. Digging in, Chris Davis starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. One and one, the count to Chris Davis. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The next 1-2 pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting, number 99.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Franco. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Tiger.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Stepping in now, Willians Astudillo. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Go Tigers. All right, let's go.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. That's off the end of the bat, foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Tigers down to their final out here, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
Let's go, Tigers.
Minor sets. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Franco is off of first with 2 away. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Last breath for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
10-1 the final lopsided score in this ball game. Cleveland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Scherzer takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Jesus Luzardo was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Mike Minor takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 10 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.